Good morning, good morning, everyone. This is your Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green, synchronizing the universe with positive energy. All of these negative beings and negative entities are in control. Not for long. Resist, okay? You are not blessed, okay? In America, you are not blessed. And if you're blessed, go out and do something good and see how long your blessings last. Because a lot of people are in the wrong positions, and that's why the world is fucked up. Also, while the world is fucked up, the extraterrestrials and the interterrestrials are having a ball on our planet. You know what's disgusting about extraterrestrials and aliens? They are poor neighbors. They come when they least expect it. When you need them, they don't show up. They can't communicate just like the women on this planet, and they get to run shit. We need to challenge these people with this alien DNA. What good is it having alien DNA if you can't help nobody? These aliens use our DNA to enhance themselves, and here on Earth, they are racist, which shows y'all are stupid as fuck. The Asian men better start remembering what honor is, because acting like the white folks, you're going to be going down just like them. Karma is our friend. Y'all can't fool me. Let's go to the next slide, okay? So let's see what this today's lesson is. Filing civil rights complaints. In order to be a real civil rights advocate or activist, you have to actually do civil rights, okay? Filing a civil rights complaint, and this is the Civil Rights Division. The problem that I have with the civil rights is they are full of shit just like everybody else, but you're supposed to have the Office of Special Counsel is a safety net in case none of this shit don't work. If the Office of Special Counsel don't work, none of the oversight agencies don't work. They are still promoting Facebook, talking about things are going to change. These guys are con artists. At the same time that they're telling you things are going to change, things are not changing. It's business as usual. And let me go over some of these documents, okay? Okay, if you look at this document, this is a civil rights complaint that I had made earlier this month, and you have to challenge these people. And right now it's Carmen Romelo. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. It could be gay. That's a unisex name, but that's not the problem. The problem is the intake unit. The director of the intake unit of the disability rights section does not leave a solid number or a solid phone number where you can ask them personal questions, because they jump all around and they confuse you because they confuse themselves being dishonest. And let's go over this document so that we know what's going on here. It is important to note that the Justice Department, I'm reading from the second paragraph right about here, and I'm going to go to the main document. It is important to note that the Justice Department has made no determination regarding the merits of your complaint or whether it can be readdressed under the ADA or another statute. Excuse me, this is the American with Disability Act's complaint section. Why are you trying to refer this to another department? And see, this is another example of fraud, waste, and abuse. And when I try to fix things, they make rumors about I'm a troublemaker, but they don't ever have any proof. And those of you who believe people without proof over people with proof are idiots, okay? Y'all don't deserve shit. And this proves that a lot of y'all get these jobs from your clandestine activities and not your job skills. There is asylum seekers from Central America are at the border of America and Mexico. I say we should let some of them in. And if you're going to let Jews in, if you're going to let Asians in, yes, let some Central Americans in and not necessarily Mexicans, because they've been using that border crossing for a long time with or without permission, with or without good tensions and cultural aspects. And let's finish going over this. Uh, the ADA or another statute. If your agency is entitled to follow a statute, you follow them. Don't send them to another facility to get processed. Okay, they just do a lot of smoke and mirrors, but they're not going to do anything. Okay, this is the director Carmen Romero, and this is an Office of the Special Counsel document. And if you read this Office of Special Counsel document, you have a right to complain on all government employees, including civil rights, including disability rights and disabilities for Americans. This shows you that the Black Caucus, they ain't shit. They are racist. The only reason why they exist is because they're trying to get what the white folks get. Because black folks spend more time trying to look good than actually develop a quality of life. They'll put Cosby in jail because they can't beat him like Emmett Till. The real sisters don't like that shit. And the people on the real, you can get an Emmy for selling out your fucking people. You're going to be challenged in the afterlife. All of this illusion shit, all of this favoritism, all of these falling shorts are Luciferian. If you can't be honest, you're not shit either. If you can't tell the truth, you're not shit either. Nationality doesn't mean anything. Are you honorable? Are you honest? Do you do the right thing? Do you do it on time? Are you fair? None of this shit a lot of you all never heard of. How the fuck do y'all get in charge with these negative ass attitudes? Okay? And let's go over legitimate questions when you do have concerns. Because a lot of people, they don't know how to file legitimate complaints. And they put a lot of these people in these pivotal positions because they know they're not going to do anything. Challenge their ass. Just yesterday, I done shattered some white folks that was negative against me because they always shoo-shooing and they don't come close. I broke their heart. I told them they don't have any awards. They don't have any accomplishments. The girls don't like them. Everywhere I go, people at least accept me and they like me. And if nobody ever told them anything about me, people wouldn't be treating me negatively based on what somebody else said. And Texas is a negative state. Don't let anybody fool you. But we still got a lot of things done. I was still invited to participate to the Denton Black Film Festival, the Thin Line Film Festival. I have my DVD finished, a whole hour and 40 minutes plus spoken word. None of y'all come close. How do y'all get these jobs? From kissing ass, bending over, and getting on your knees. Don't get these people shit just from them asking for it. Okay, what qualifies for merit? That's a legitimate question, because if they're going to say they take thousands of complaints or many of complaints and they can't guarantee, what criteria do you all need to guarantee to look at this? What are the qualifications of the director? And is he chief of operations at intake, or is he just a manager or supervisor over someone? Know exactly how they're structured, because this is how they get over on us. Can they help with referrals and other options? Yes, in this case, they did, but calling them is another hassle, because you all know that I got the whole state of Louisiana civil and human rights shut down. And blocking my phone number because they can't answer questions is unprofessional, biased, and just intolerable. Okay? And let's look at this document up close. What qualifies for merit? What are the qualifications for director? Can they give help or help with referrals or other options? In this case, yes, but following up is another thing. Does the other option really works? Because they'll send you around and around in circle. The main problem is negative people in charge. They put their hoes and their husbands in positions over you and they don't deserve it. A lot of times they can't even set the proper example. They can't read, they can't write, they can't think. A lot of them don't even say good morning or how you doing. And then these weak men like Bill Clinton hire these bitches during the daytime and then let them sell pussy at night. They always thinking about some perverted shit and they can't never get their act together. And this Mike Pinata or whoever this guy is that replaced the Secretary of State or Tillman, he's a degenerate. They'll talk about we're going to do stuff for America, but on the slick, they work for the cabal that work for the Zionists that work with the Luciferians, and they all on the same side. Our president and a lot of these other world leaders are not as stupid or they're not as dumb as you think. But we all knew that letting Stormy Daniels in the White House was the immediate mistake. And at the end of the day, a lot of this shit comes back to the Office of Special Counsel because all of these agencies could be chastised to it. I have all of the courts in the United States cutting their phones off because they can't consistently answer the questions. If anybody should be paid, it's me. The good news is that Amazon CEO and Elon Musk have a personal performance beef. So them jumping into the space race, competing against each other is a good thing. We also have the secret space program. We have two. We have one that the military industrial complex own, and we have one that NASA owns. And the reason why these people get so far ahead is because they use racism. They use racism as a catalyst to check the public weariness or resolve, and based on how far they go with racism, basically could give them a projection how far they can go with treason, disrespect, disobedience, not being courteous, not being professional. And y'all get these guys the jobs, y'all must be fucking insane with them. That's all it is to it.